My name's John Blackburn. This is Physical Earth, and this is Rendlesham Forest in Suffolk, where one of the most remarkable UFO incidents on record was documented. In late December 1980, there was a series of reported sightings of unexplained lights near Rendlesham Forest, which have become linked to claims of UFO landing. The events took place just outside RAF Woodbridge. The occurrence is the most famous of claimed UFO events to have happened in the United Kingdom, ranking among the best known reported UFO events to have happened worldwide. Shortly after 4 AM, the local police were called to the scene, but they reported that the lights they could see were those from Orford Nest Lighthouse some miles away to the coast. After daybreak, servicemen returned to the eastern edge of the forest to find impressions in the ground in a triangular formation, as well as burn marks and broken branches on nearby trees. At 10:30 AM, the local police were called again, but this time to see the impressions which they thought could have been caused by an animal. In the early hours of the 28th of December, Deputy Base Commander Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt attended the site with several servicemen to take radiation readings of the depressions as well as the surrounding area using a military survey meter. Furthermore, they detected a similar short burst of readings nearly half a mile away from the original landing site. Holt recorded the events on a micro-cassette recorder.
0148, we're hearing very strange sounds out of the farmer's barnyard animals. They're just very, very active, making an awful lot of noise.
Yes, in a pigmentation.
You just saw a light
Yes,
where?
sir.
Wait, no, slow down. Where?
Right in this position here, straight ahead, in between the tree. There it is again. Watch straight ahead off my flash right there, sir. There it is.
Hey, I see it too. What is it?
We don't know, sir.
So can I get some? Yeah, it's a strange, small red light. Looks to be out maybe a quarter to half mile, maybe further out. I'm going to switch off. The light is gone now. It was approximately 120 degrees from the site. Is it back again?
Yes, sir.
Go down the flashlight, sir. Let's move out to the edge of the clearing so we can get a better look at it. See if you can get the star scoop on it. The light's still there, and all the barnyard animals have gotten quiet now.
There has been many skeptical analyses, but one proposed theory is that the incident was a hoax. The most widely accepted explanation is that the sightings were due to a combination of three main factors. At 3 AM on the 26th of December, the initial sighting when the airmen saw something descending into the forest coincided with a fireball over southern England. Such fireballs are a common source of UFO reports. The landing marks were confirmed by the police and the foresters as rabbit diggers. There was no evidence to suggest that anything actually came down in Rendlesham Forest. Rendlesham Forest was and still is a mystery to this day. Good evening, guys. Okay, my name's John Blackburn and this is Physical Earth. Basically, you know about me, I'm a physical medium at the end of the day. That's what I class myself to be. And we've had quite an interesting night. We've had a trip round what used to be RAF Brentwater. There is still a museum there, and we've had a trip round there tonight and told some interesting stuff, which we can't tell you now at the moment. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to part of the forest now, where I came here about 3 years ago now, I think. And basically I did some what's called transfiguration. And basically transfiguration is where you can take on the energy of a spirit. So in this instance, what happened about 3 years ago was we did this transfiguration, and I transfigured into your typical grey. So that's what we're going to attempt tonight. Bill, can I have a word? Is that okay, mate? Yeah. This is Bill Smith. I'm just going to bring Bill Smith into line a second. Bill, you was a witness on the night about 3 years ago. Do you want to maybe explain what you saw?
With the transfiguration?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Just looking at John, he was between a couple of trees down one of the long, what I would say, alleyways, as you'll see when you go into the forest. And standing there for a couple of minutes, and then suddenly it was the weirdest sensation. I could see it was John, but then his size changed, his face changed, and the whole demeanour of him changed into, at the time, it looked like a monk to me.
Yeah.
From a distance, he's literally like a friar, you know, that's all I could put into. And he was literally hunched over. It was the weird sensation. And I had to keep sort of saying to myself, it's still John, I know it's John, but it wasn't you, didn't look like you. Yeah, very weird experience, I'd like to see it again.
Yeah, brilliant.
Amazing.
So, we're going to go straight into the woods, we're going straight into the investigation. This is Physical Earth, I'm John Blackburn, and let's just go and do it, guys.
John, could you just explain to us what we're doing now and what's going on next?
Okay, guys. Really, to be honest, I want to be that direction a little bit more, okay?
I've got a pain in my chest, John, since we've walked down here.
Yeah?
Pain here. Oh, in eyeballs. Sorry, I thought you'd be very
official way to say
it.
Moth in eyeball.
It went right in, that went under my glasses.
Right. Karen, you were saying you got a pain in your chest?
Yeah. Since you've come in here walking down the track, I got a pain.
What, just this bit?
Yeah. I was alright on the straight one day.
Cheers, Karen. Where's he gone? Oh, here we go.
I lost my voice then, did you see that?
John,
It's me, that look. It's alright, it's only me. Just getting rid of these bloody branches sticking in my ear.
What's that? Turn your torch on.
Turn your torch off, Bob.
Okay. You're holding on, guys? Yeah. Okay.
What's going on, John?
Right, the reason why I've come here, guys, is because, like before when I said I felt I needed to be over here.
Yeah.
Nicola said the same thing. She felt that the energy draw was this side. There's a line of energy going right down here, you know, to the path.
Yeah.
This is where it is. I don't know if you want to stand in it yourself. If you bring the camera around here, it's a bit more just.
That's it. You feel that?
Yeah,
It's really strong here. Just if you come a
I'm
little
going
bit.
to put my hand forwards and I should be...
Yeah.
Yeah, my hand's a bit numb.
Yeah.
Have you got it?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to stay here. We're going to see what happens. And should we just stay quiet for a bit?
Yeah. I keep seeing a light through there.
Just to let you know as well, the reason why we're facing outwards is so we've got all the forest covered and we can see everything. Guys, watch your eyes on that.
Squeezy.
Yeah. Okay. How do we feel? How do you feel here now?
Heavy.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
Feel the energy drawing up through the bottom of your feet.
Yeah. It's like I say, if you follow the line that you could feel before, it was just so strong. The more we're going this way, it's getting stronger, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think for the time being, I think this condition at the moment, the way the energy feels now, I think it's probably a good time to actually do the transfiguration and not do it later on when the energy might die down a little bit, because that's the way it goes. Sometimes it dies down, as you well know.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, I think we'll try it here actually. Okay, so we need your red lights on. Can we form a big circle, guys? Just really please mind your eyes and stuff, yeah? Fiona, can you just get behind the camera there? Is that alright? Just mind the twig sticking out.
Mind your head.
Mind your head. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So this is either going to be successful or unsuccessful, but we're going to give it a really, really good go. Like I say, I've been slagged off about this by the UFO community, saying that you know, that I don't know, it's just a bit of a scam really. But anyway, can we all form a circle, guys? Can I bother you? Put your hand on my shoulder if you will. I just need the energy. Do you want to be next to me? Can I have Karen?
Yeah.
The reason why I've asked for Karen is that I work well with Karen. I love her to bits anyway. And Karen's energy is immense. It really is. The energy here now is immense, isn't it? Yeah, you can feel that. Okay. What I'll have to do is the way I work transfiguration these days is I take it through a bit of a level, if you know what I mean. And how does it look at the moment, guys? Can you just see the redness of my face?
Yeah.
Not too much light?
Now, if I go right there, yeah?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No.
No. Can I do it that way? Do you mind?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got to try and take it 2 levels. One level which is just like going into a bit of a trance first of all, and then the next level which takes it deeper. Okay.
His lips has gone. His lips has all his mouth's sealed. I can see that by my eye. It's like his lips have gone. But it's hard to pick it up. I'll have to watch him this time. No, calm down, everybody. Calm down. John knows what he's doing. It's about pushing these boundaries, and that's what we're doing. Okay. What are you looking at? Is this your friend? To us.
Is that your friend?
Ask him to come over. Keep hold of his hands. No friend.
He's not a friend. He's not a friend. He's not a friend.
It's okay. Is your hand alright there? You alright?
Then have you got his hand? I have got his hand, believe me, I have.
That's it. Keep him in the circle. Just don't let go.
Got him. He's strong. Who can you see?
Michael is trying to pull out.
Leave him. Leave him. Keep him in the circle.
I've got him.
Trust
Stay
us.
with us. Stay with us.
You're in no danger here with us.
You're safe.
Try to calm down. I know it's scary for you to hear our voices.
You're safe.
You're with loved ones. Thank you for being here with us.
Just grab him there. Back of my neck.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you for being here with us. Can you look at me, please? Is there any way you can communicate with us? Did you used to live here? Did you used to come to this area for any reason? This person who's with you, is he not your friend? Thank you for answering that question.
Are you from the earth or from the sky? Can you speak my language? That's energy. You're trying to communicate through my head, aren't you? Can you nod? Oh man. I can see you.
It's excellent.
Oh my God.
Just relax, everyone. It'll get stronger if we can relax.
I can see you. It's got blood. You can. Hello, my name's Nicola.
Keep the circle.
Oh, sorry, I've got it. Don't try to get into my head like that.
John?
Disconnect.
No, don't disconnect. Listen to my voice, John.
I've just had a bad
It's time to come forwards now, mate. If you can hear me, John, nod your head for me, John. Come back. It's time to come back, John. Thank you for being here and communicating with us.
Thank you.
But you need to step back now and let our friend come back with us. He's okay, Max.
God, I don't know if I just saw it.
Thank you for the communication with us. But we need our friend back now. Please step back and let him return. Listen to my voice, John.
Okay.
Thank you.
Come on. No,
He's
no,
alright,
no.
everyone, don't worry. Keep the circle for the moment.
Who am I? Who's this? Who's this?
Michael.
Who's this?
You alright? Speak to me.
It's okay.
Of course.
Come to my voice, John. You know who I am.
It's not that yet. It's not that.
Lorraine.
Thank you.
Karen.
Who's walking behind John now?
The man is.
Did anybody hear that?
The man is.
I've just heard like...
Did you hear that as well?
Yeah, there was footsteps behind you then,
The
John.
man is behind him.
Excellent. Okay. He's back.
He's back. He's there behind him.
Alright?
Yeah. Okay, guys.
John, who am I?
He's back,
You're his
all right.
mate.
Am I your mate?
Yeah.
You didn't really want to get me, did you?
I think it's time. I think we need
Are
to
we
break.
back?
No, I'm fine. I'm
Break
fine.
and break.
Are we back? I've got hold of your hand really tight.
You didn't really want to get in my head.
Break. Time for a quick.
Well,
No.
yeah, we need to do the interviews though.
You alright, John?
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
that down there.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Well done, sir. Well done. Can you
I'm
explain
telling
for
you
me?
now, no, you, when you looked at me, you, obviously that wasn't you, that projected in my head, the force was, I've never felt that before, and in my head that went like that, and I saw a grey. I'm telling you, that
Telepathy.
scared the life out of me, and then you went for me. I'm telling you, that was just absolutely crazy.
It was amazing.
That was just absolutely. I saw it with my own eyes. That was in there. That was in my head, like you were trying to get into my brain. I've never felt that ever. You connected with me. Amazing.
Anybody else?
I got the like ET type thing just before we went for Nicola as well. The first half I didn't, but towards the end when it's getting worse, his face then sort of changed into that sort of shape as well. And also got the person coming behind him when he turned round. You could hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was being hunted. That's the impression I got anyway.
Hunted.
Back to you, John. Is anybody else?
Anybody else, guys? What else did you see?
Bill, what did you say?
Got hold of your hand still.
Bill?
You alright, Bill?
It was interesting when it got really powerful, the whole forest was blowing. And then it just dropped all of a sudden. I don't know if anyone else felt that.
Did anybody else feel that?
Yeah.
Really, really strong. That was.
You went into my head. That went like a picture.
Definitely.
I've never had that before, ever.
Just felt like everything come alive for a minute.
Fantastic.
Can I go and have a cup of coffee now?
Yeah, I think we deserve one.
Yeah,
don't
I
we?
think we need it. Yeah.
I might have to go to the tent.
That's how it's done, Bill.
We're going back. We're going now in a minute.
That's how it's done.
Sam, I heard you say
Somebody
something.
else
What
would
did
have
you
seen
get?
in my head like I
It just when you seemed to go really, really deep in, was it Bill said about the whole forest moving? It was like it was completely and utterly. There was just power.
It come alive.
Yeah, there was just life all around. It was amazing. And your face, I can't even explain it.
Okay.
But it was great.
Who are you and what are we doing?
John Blackburn. And it's physical earth. Okay, it was an interesting night. Everybody's gone home now. There's just me, Michael and Maxine here. Well, what can I say? It's been an amazing night. The transfiguration. Judge for yourself. You know, I'm not going to try and persuade you what actually happened. Look at the people who were there. All I can say is that, you know, I took it as deep as I could do. I couldn't see what went on. Like I say, just listen to whoever saw what went on tonight. So this is Physical Earth. Until our next journey, we'll see you again.
Out! sit around